Hello, church. It's me, Pastor Rob, and it's the devotion for Monday, March the 22nd. The Bible verse today is, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God and Jesus Christ for you." I have to admit this Lent has felt really weird. And it's actually because this verse, "Rejoice always," I want to be in a mode of rejoicing. Normally Lent is a time of year when we do reflect a little bit more on our own sinfulness. And we're more honest about where we stand and our needs before God. But man, after a year of pandemic, I'm not really in the mood to kind of give myself, 40 lashes right now. I feel like I've had to do that for a year. And so I want to sort of whisper to you that at points I haven't always resonated with the words in this devotion. And it's not because it's a bad devotion book, but it's just because it's written for a normal Lent. And this year feels anything but normal. But I want to share with you that this past weekend there was a devotion. And this is for Saturday. And what it says is, it can be hard to remember sometimes that the name of every person in need deep down is Jesus. And I was just talking about the Bible verse where Jesus says, what you've done for the least of these, you've done for me. And so here I was just kind of not really feeling very Lenty. Kind of like, okay, we'll use the devotion book again. And then boom, there it was, just this word that so spoke to me. Part of the reason why we do daily devotions, part of the reason why we pray without ceasing, why we go through Lent, is not because every day is going to be some mystical spiritual experience of some, celestial understanding of the cross. But it's a daily habit of prayer, of fasting, of giving, that some days works real well. And other days, it doesn't kind of click. And on those days when it doesn't click, we simply rest in the graciousness of the devotion, that it gives us a Bible verse, and even that it gives us a prayer. And for this day, the prayer is, "Lord, thank you for the different parts of my life. May I go closer to you through them." And I hope that through all the seasons of pandemic, of lockdown, shutdown, breakdown, a summer relax, the thaw this spring, I hope through all of these different seasons that maybe your prayer life has looked different, but that you have sensed God drawing you closer into the presence and into the power of the Spirit.